So let's look at nouns which are always feminine. Female people, jobs and animals. This is the opposite slide to the one which is always masculine. We have female people and jobs now. So die Frau, die Mutter, die Tante. We have the nationalities, die Engländerin, die Amerikanerin. The jobs, die Lehrerin, die Politikerin. The animals, die Katze, die Henne. Identical to the male version. Well, opposite obviously, because these are all female. Except there is one exception, but really it is only the one. It stumps everybody because it's the word for girl, and a girl is clearly female. But it is das Mädchen. Well worth remembering because everything else is feminine. And when you watch the video about the neuter nouns, you know why Mädchen is das. But it's the only one. All other female nouns relating to female people are feminine. Names of motorbikes and ships and planes, like the Yamaha, Harley Davidson, Titanic, any of the Boeings really, and cardinal numbers. It's not really used very often, but sometimes, like when you play a board game or anything like this, you will say, oh look, it's the 1 or the 4 or anything. So then you do say die 4, die 1, die 3, die 5, and it's always feminine. Now we come to lots of nouns with various endings. For example, those end in heit, H-E-I-T. Examples could be Anwesenheit, Blindheit, Blödheit, Dummheit, Dunkelheit, Faulheit, Freiheit, Gesundheit, Kindheit, Klarheit, Krankheit, Mehrheit, Schönheit, Unbeschwertheit, Weisheit, Zufriedenheit. Nouns ending in IE, which is often the English equivalent to the Y ending. Akademie, Anarchie, Astrologie, Batterie, Bigamie, Chemie, Demokratie, Drogerie, Energie, Fantasie, Fotokopie, Galerie, Geographie, Industrie, Ironie, Komödie, Linie, Regie, Serie. All those are feminine. Nouns ending in IK. Botanik, Diagnostik, Erotik, Fabrik, Grafik, Hektik, Informatik, Klinik, Kritik, Mosaik, Musik, Panik, Physik, Politik, Republik. And yet, when I did do my research, I actually found one word which ends in IK, but it isn't feminine, and that's aspik. And to make it even more complicated, the Germans usually use the masculine, saying der aspik, and then I found out in Austria they very often use das. But if you don't like it, then you don't have to worry about it anyway. I don't. Nouns ending in keit. Abhängigkeit, Ähnlichkeit, Behutsamkeit, Ehrlichkeit, Erfolglosigkeit, Ewigkeit, Flüssigkeit, Freundlichkeit, Gemütlichkeit, Geschwindigkeit, Kleinigkeit, Kostbarkeit, Merkwürdigkeit, Möglichkeit, Ratlosigkeit, Sauberkeit, Schnelligkeit, Schwierigkeit, Traurigkeit, Wahrscheinlichkeit, Zärtlichkeit, Zugehörigkeit. A big list of words, and that's not all of them, but they are all feminine. Nouns ending in Schaft. Bereitschaft, Botschaft, Einsatzbereitschaft, Erbschaft, Freundschaft, Gesellschaft, Herrschaft, Hilfsbereitschaft, Kundschaft, Landschaft, Mannschaft, Meisterschaft, Ortschaft, Wirtschaft, Wissenschaft. Even if you don't know what some of these words are, if they end in Schaft, you know that they are feminine. Nouns ending in tät, T-A-Umlaut-T. Brutalität, Elastizität, Flexibilität, Formalität, Identität, Kapazität, Kreativität, Loyalität, Mentalität, Normalität, Produktivität, Qualität, Rarität, Realität, Spezialität, Universität, And again, it's often the equivalent to a Y ending in English. So any word in English that ends in a Y, you've got a pretty good guess that it's feminine in German. Nouns ending in ung, ung. Abbildung, Abteilung, Änderung, Abfertigung, Abfindung, Abrüstung, Babynahrung, Bedienung, Bedrohung, Behauptung, Beleidigung, Danksagung, Durchsuchung, Einschulung, Sammlung, Vertretung, Zeitung, and many more, and all those are feminine. A lot of foreign nouns can be feminine. Those that end in ade, for example, Ballade, Blockade, Fassade, Limonade, Marinade, Olympiade, Parade, Schokolade, Schublade, Wade. For nouns ending in age, Absage, Ansage, Blamage, Collage, Courage, Etage, Frage, Lage, Klage, Menage, Passage, Plage, Sabotage, Visage, Vorhersage, Zulage. So often they're even pronounced like French words, so it's a good guess that they would be for feminine as well. For nouns ending in ans, Ambulanz, Bilanz, Distanz, Eleganz, Irrelevanz, Relevanz, Toleranz. Now these have been taken from foreign words and therefore are feminine. There are some exceptions, like der Glanz, der Kranz, der Tanz, but those are not original foreign nouns. They haven't been taken from the English or French. Nouns ending in ens, enz. Abstinenz, Essenz, Existenz, Frequenz, Konferenz, Lizenz, Residenz, Tendenz, Turbulenz. Nouns ending in ette. Diskette, Kassette, Kette. Manschette, Marionette, Palette, Pinzette, Serviette, Toilette, Wette, Zigarette. And finally, nouns ending in ine, ine. Cousine, Kabine, Lawine, Limousine, Mandoline, Mine, Nektarine, Rosine, Ruine, Sardine, Turbine, Violine und Waschmaschine. But also nouns ending in ion. I have a big list here again. I'll read some of those to you. Adoption, Aggression, Aktion, Depression, Detonation, Dokumentation, Immigration, Fraktion, Interpretation, Mission, Nation, Option, Position, Version, Vision. You've noticed something? They all sound very similar to English words. So again, that's nice and easy to remember. And nouns ending in ur. Agentur, Akupunktur, Diktatur, Figur, Frisur, Garnitur, Konjunktur, Kultur, Literatur, Prozedur, Reparatur, Schnur, Spur, Temperatur, Tinktur, Zensur. In the next video, we look at the ones which are usually feminine.